Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your April mid-month reading slash song channeling. What I do is I compare whatever song I get with the whole reading and I sort of give my own interpretation off of it. And usually they always tie in with what I'm talking about here. So, the one I got for you, a lot of you probably know the song. It's actually a really good song. Sounds very 90s to me. It's called Night Changes by One Direction. One of the first lyrics, I'm not really drawn to this the most, but it's like, going out tonight changes into something red. For me, red always signifies something sexy, love, something that's beautiful. Could be passion, anger, anything. But I'm seeing this specifically as someone looked really good on a night that they went out with something. I'm getting this as a straight up a date or a past date, some form of encounter, and I'll get into the description as well. But one of the lyrics in that song is, everything she never had, she's showing off. Remember I got sexy, as if you're not used to being in that type of energy, if you know what I mean. As if you used to not show off, too scared to, as if you're not allowed to. And that's why it made me think of missed opportunities. A lot of your bodies or style has changed. You're finally showing off. You're finally gaining confidence too. And for some of you, I'm getting, you didn't feel confident to date, or you're not used to going out on dates. And I feel like that there's this very awkward energy in the air too. The Tower can be changes. So I was really drawn to that. That was the first card that came out. I was like, oh my god, this always happens. Another quote in that song is, we're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy just how fast the night changes? Like, isn't it crazy how quick life changes, how quick life goes? I thought in that way. I feel like a lot of Sages love on the back burner for a minute. I think a lot of Sages are not really having an existential crisis or something, but you're thinking about life, how fast it goes, how short it is, how it almost feels like you don't have much time left to do something. It's really interesting. Someone's thinking of that very thing. I feel like when you guys go on dates, or there's a lot of passion, excitement, with the fun of it all, nighttime specifically. It makes you forget the outside world for a second. And another lyric is, everything you've ever dreamed of, disappearing when you wake up, but there's nothing to be afraid of even when the night changes. Even if something goes wrong, which I see like a date went wrong, or it was just a very awkward date, you know how two people, I was also getting awkward hookup too, you know, sometimes there's just that two inexperienced people, or one, I think there's one inexperienced person here, and I think I have a weird feeling that's you, Sag. Something's out of your comfort zone, and I think some form of, because you were shy, a date went wrong, or it just went south. Shows how and in Night Changes, the music video, which is really funny, it's just a montage of many different dates going wrong. I think in one of them he fell when they were ice skating. Another one, I just got quirks in my head. It's like two silly individuals having fun. And then everything you've ever dreamed of, disappearing when you wake up. As if you only have that one night to have fun. Something tells me this is like a date gone wrong. There's nothing to be afraid of, even when the night changes. I think, yeah, a date here definitely went wrong. And then I think this is you, Sag. You're really, I'm getting this shy energy, as if you're cautious after something, or very embarrassed. And I'm getting a very popular energy off of this King of Pentacles. The Six of Wands, it's if he's recognized. I feel like he has a lot of fans or crushes, people that like him, but maybe he likes you. So it's almost like in the song there, he's addressing that he knows. Everything she's never had, she's showing off. This is not your typical girl. This is not your average girl. It actually shocked them when they saw you, I think. As if it's outside of the norm. And then here we have Five of Pentacles. Sad. I feel like a lot of you are beating yourselves up over the past, but I think it's something as small as, why did I speak wrong? Why was I so awkward? I'm getting strictly, that's what this is. Why am I like this? Why did this date have to go wrong? Why did this relationship have to go south? It's as if, Sag, I don't want to be all weird, but like, are you avoiding someone because of that? Left someone out in the cold here. Someone left someone out in the cold because they're too embarrassed. Something happened that really made them, what's the word? Skeptical? There's definitely fear here as well. There's nothing to be afraid of, even when the night changes. Even when things change. Or things get too intense. There's nothing to be afraid of. I think this is this King of Pentacles. Trying to assure you. Ooh, this could also be triumph, getting over it. This is someone who's very brave. So they want you to be in this energy, but for some reason someone's very to themselves. They want you to open up. I feel like they also feel like they have to walk on eggshells with you. I just keep getting a very, very awkward hookup or some form of awkward sexual encounter, or just the date turned out to be, or seeing them turned out to be not so ideal. A series of unfortunate events. And you're like, oh, why did I say that? Just really, you know those people that reflect on something embarrassing they did like years ago, and they're like, why did I do these things? Also, be careful. I mean, the devil's in reverse here. I see this as letting go. There's like an obsessive thought here. Someone always, like I said, you always obsess over things you can't control anymore. Like, so what if you embarrassed yourself, or embarrassed? I feel like it's kind of in your head a little bit, and that's why you're avoiding somebody. You're that type who you socialize and then you go into your little world, then you socialize and then you're back. Someone's wondering what's wrong. And what's really interesting is the devil's in reverse, as if you got over that, or you're trying to. Look. It's like shyness, fear. This is not in my territory. I see that as everything she's never had, she's showing off. I got this image of someone hiding behind a curtain as if they're about to show their transformation, and then they come out, they're like, all eyes on them. It's like like I said, a lot of people wanted this King of Pentacles. It's as if he chose you or something. But you're the opposite. You're very shy. You're not as outgoing. Then we have the Knight of Cups. Someone sees you as, well, they're following their heart, so there's definitely feel something here. I feel like they're actually following you. I feel like you're only avoiding them because you're so shy and not used to this, but it's if they're not backing down. And I think the only reason you did that was because you're beating yourself up over a awkward encounter. Yeah, a date just went south. Big changes here too. It's like someone here doesn't like change. Something's outside of their comfort zone. Too comfortable. You were stuck in a really, really toxic way of thinking. I see this as comfort. This was comfort for you. Comfort was your drug. So be overthinking too much. But don't beat yourself up over something you can't, just let it happen naturally. We're only getting older. I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy just how fast the night changes? Isn't that crazy how quick life goes, how quick it changes? Something's changing really, really fast, I think. Your life is changing for the better, but it's as if it overwhelms you. Even if it's a good change, some people have trouble accepting that, and I think that's more so you. But the devil's in reverse. I don't see this as being too extreme. I think you're getting over it somehow. And this King of Pentacles sees you as someone I just got worth fighting for. Look, I see this as them following you. Like, what's wrong? But I don't think you're actually interested, but it's as if you don't feel like you'd mesh well, or if you don't deserve them. Focusing on something that went wrong. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I just got that. I shouldn't have said that. Replaying conversations in their head where they think they embarrass themselves. I think that's mostly you, Sag. So you're avoiding this person now? I think that's a common defense mechanism you have. Something about life is going by too fast. Things are changing. But what's changing though? I think you definitely changed, Sag. Everything she never had, she's showing off. And there's another line in that song that goes, her mother doesn't like that kind of dress, as if you're used to being controlled. And I got the Emperor. If you have a very controlling father, controlling mother, and you're not used to having so much freedom, this is different for you. Like, what's the catch? All eyes are on me now. Everyone likes my transformation. I'm getting attention. Don't even think like I was getting before. I don't think you were used to dating as much. It's been a while since you've been on a date, or a date went wrong is suddenly making you feel like this. Back where we left off. Sorry, I got caught up there. I had a problem with my tripod. But anyways, pretty sure this is Sag, right? Yeah. What I was getting mostly, I think I figured it out. Things were moving too fast. Things were changing quickly. Almost as fast as the night goes fast. You know, some people say this night went by fast, now it's already morning. That's how it feels. just so fast the night changes. And then when things started going too quickly, I think you pulled away, Sag. You ran away. Someone scared you, but I don't think they did it intentionally. There's an insecurity here. Someone's just very, very shy, or they have something that you've went through in the past that makes you doubt actual good things. It's like you reject people if it seems too good to be true, or you reject them if you're not used to that treatment. I remember I said you weren't used to dating either, as if, in that one quote, was like, her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. As if your parents have some sort of control over you. Maybe you're not allowed to go out, and you snuck out, and there are these just people getting in the way. You can't have any freedom, it feels. So maybe you were forced to do this. but it hurt you just as much to do it. Just look at this. I feel like someone's still pursuing you after you walked away or you distanced yourself, and then here you are, there's regret here. But I see it mostly as beating yourself up over things you've said, overthinking things, replaying conversations in your head. But the devil is in reverse, which is overall energy, what's hidden, the subconscious. I think you're realizing you're your own worst enemy. I think you're also realizing that you're in control of your own destiny. So if you do feel, it's almost like you feel like you need permission or you're not allowed to step out of your comfort zone and be yourself and have a boyfriend and do all kinds of fun things. But I don't know why. Were you conditioned that way? Is this just straight up out of your comfort zone? This is interesting. I think I'm gonna get some oracle here. Some angel answers, and I think I'm gonna end it. I don't know how short it's gonna be. But let's see here. I wish I had these oracle cards. I ordered 2 new oracle decks because they were short and straight to the point, because I like giving my own interpretation most of the time, but I wish I had those right now. Okay. So got it to just take it. There's something better. Oh, I just read this as you can do better. As if, do you know how some people, they sabotage connections as a confirmation before it happens to them? You know what I mean? Hurt them before they hurt me. This is bound to fall. This is bound to just end up like my past relationships. That could be it too, Sag. They can do better. And I feel like that they can do better thing comes from insecurity because this person gets so much attention on a daily basis. I feel like they're very, very different from you. They could have actually taken you somewhere that night with a lot of people around. You felt like you didn't fit in. You felt like you didn't fit in. It was like all attention's on them. But everyone looked at you as if you stuck out like a sore thumb. That's what I'm seeing with it. There's something better. It's like you're trying to push this person away to find their true soulmate, but they're still after you, Sag. They still want this. I feel like this also hurt them a lot. This wounded them. You could have just abruptly changed. Could have abruptly changed and had second thoughts. That could be what this is. But the thing is, this is in reverse. I think you're realizing you're in control of your own destiny. You're realizing that you are what's better for them, okay? You are deserving of this person. Even if you guys might be different, even if they're more outgoing than you, they chose you. And if these are, maybe that's another contributing factor, they have so many people lingering in the background, and that makes you very, very insecure, because in the past I feel like you did get cheated on, or you felt like the person had better options. They could replace you like that, or someone straight up did that to you. This is rooted in trauma. You're scared of this happening again, so you're doing it to them. But please think about this for a second, because sometimes we can sabotage a good thing where it really isn't too good to be true. It's just our own minds replaying things in our head, feeling haunted by the past. And someone could have literally left you out in the cold. I'm seeing this as a flashback. This is you thinking about it, and it really just, you can't take it. Look at how these last 3 relationships turned out. This is also a 5. I don't know why I didn't put 2 and 2 together. 2 5s. Lots of Lots of conflict here, internal conflict specifically. So you have this they can do better attitude, so let me step back. But I think you're working on that. You know this is a problem you have, and you know you get insecure when you know someone is very desirable. I feel like you're just starting to be desirable, but this person has always been, center of attention, ladies' man, and that makes you very, very worried. And I think just you straight up feel like you wouldn't fit in with the crowd. And I think you're also scared of just being another one of their dates or I just got play toy. You're really scared of being played. Work on changing those thoughts, Sag. There's something better for them. No, you are that. Look at you. Looks like flowers, abundance. They view you like this. They want to give you this. But if you would just let them. I feel like you guys straight up just ghosted this person, left them out, and not gonna lie, I think they're kind of sad about it, but almost determined at the same time. Look, it's as if this person has so many fans they're recognized. The ladies love them, but they're facing ahead. They see them, they recognize them. People know them, but he's not looking at them. He's looking ahead. It looks like he's looking at that. Perhaps this person, it's like they have an inner knowing of you already. It doesn't make sense to them. Things are going so well. They were changing. This was picking up pretty fast. But then that's when the insecurities and the trauma set in, and you're like, shit. Things are moving quickly. Night changes. It's almost like night to morning. Things got heated. Something changed in that time factor. Or maybe that's just an analogy representing how quick this went from 0 to 100. And I think there was a really awkward encounter with people they know. You just didn't get along with them. Or you feel like you embarrassed yourself in some way. Someone who is really ashamed of their personality, please don't be. If you're shy or quiet, that's not necessarily a bad thing. And if you're loud and extroverted, that's not bad either. Don't change yourself. Because obviously this person went after you for a reason, and if they don't like that, I don't feel like they would be this dedicated though. This person gets around, people know them, but he's looking ahead. They're also literally concerned about you. So if you're wondering if this person is mad or pissed off what you did, I don't think so. I think they're actually worried because they knew things were going so well. I think they also know this is out of your comfort zone. So now they're like, hello? Madame, are you okay? Trying to give you my heart here. See, he's still moving forward. I see you working on this though. Let's get more angel answers. They can do better than me. No, you are the better option, obviously. They're not even looking at these other options. Reminds me of those movies where the celebrity, they have some, reminds me of Ella Enchanted, when Prince Char, he found her disdain for him refreshing because he's always being harassed by fangirls, and she didn't like him. It was a wake-up call for him. She's like, why is this girl so different? I feel like that's exactly what this is, except you're just more shy, you avoid them, and it makes them want to go after you more. If you've ever seen Ella Enchanted, you know what I'm talking about. Recovery. Yeah, I see that with the Devil Reverse. I always see this. It looks like a soul is just coming out of somebody. So I don't know if you're meditating or watching videos, doing something to just ease your mind. Because I feel like you have a lot of bad thoughts on a daily basis. Recovering from something. Maybe this is a realization. This person triggered a wound, And it made you realize I didn't really heal that yet. And healing's infinite. We're always growing. There's not really all this work you have to do. It's more of a shift in like mindset, your thought process. So I think that's what this is. Just being more kind to yourself. It's like a new person is emerging from you, literally. A new person. I was also getting this energy of you. You're stepping into new territory. You're starting to get attention. Everything she never had, she's showing off. It's new for you. Don't feel bad for showing off. Even if it's this person's more into that scene, it does not matter. Things are changing quickly, but I think it's for the best. And don't be scared if this relationship's moving too fast, because sometimes things really are pure. People have genuine feelings for you or genuine intentions. I'm really drawn to the pink on the cards this time. As if you're a flower or something. You're blooming. You're growing. And I really like how this is in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Emperor. I remember I got a controlling energy or controlling parent. I think you're realizing, like, no one's the boss of me. I shouldn't feel bad for expressing myself. Something about a red dress, too. You have a special red dress you like to wear, Sag? Remember I said that resembles a very sexy person? You're like, wow, oh my god. Mind-blowing. It's like when this person saw you. Remember I got this vibe of someone just coming from behind a curtain because they're afraid to reveal their transformation because this is outside of the norm for you. It's like, wow. All eyes on her. But then it made you uncomfortable because this king has so many women. But like I said, kind of like that Ella Enchanted thing, so many girls gawk over him. He's sick. He's kind of sick of it. He's not interested in that because they all seem the same to him. But then when he encountered Ella, they're very smart. She's very challenging as well. You're challenging this person in a different way though. It's making them want to chase you and see if you're okay. Not that it's only the chase that they want, but I think, look at this. This dude's wounded. It's like, why are you doing this? So you could expect communication with this person. I mean, if you cut them off or ghosted them, blocked them, maybe reconsider that. I think you're coming out of it though. You're using this time to recover and really identify why you do the things you do. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do that, where I act a certain way, I'm like, why do I try to really acknowledge that, because sometimes certain people and soul connections can really open your eyes to what you've been avoiding change. For a lot of you, it's avoiding change. You're uncomfortable with recognition, or the spotlight. You don't like the spotlight being on you, but you need to learn how to own it. Maybe you look really good. Who made you not feel like you're attractive or not deserving of this? Seriously. When you look good, you get attention. Sometimes you get bad attention. When you're a desirable person, you attract many, many different people. But I think this kind of King of Pentacles is the real deal. We're not dealing with a Knight of Wands or a Page. This dude is the real deal, and I feel like a lot of people can see that, but he doesn't have his eyes. He's not turned around, is he? He's looking at you. Bit of a damsel in distress energy, I'm not gonna lie. There's something better. Recovery. Boom. I think you are going to contact this person, or maybe they're going to try reaching out to you, but then this time around, you'll be recovered. You won't be scared of change. It's like, things are moving too quick. I don't care because I'm sure this time. Okay, what else do we have for Sag? Oh, take action. Someone could be taking action towards you. This Knight of Cups, they want your ass bad. Or maybe this could be you taking the initiative this time, since I think the ball is kind of in your court. Ooh, and this person's on a horse too. And they have wings, just like the Knight of Cups has on his hat. He's following his dreams, which is you. You're the dream woman, the one he's been waiting for, because it's as if he's encountered women that are all the same, you know? I mean, it's not bad to follow trends and, you know, but, you know, the same attitude. Maybe he attracts a lot of superficial, you know what I mean. But he's like, no, this is my dream woman. This is how she makes me feel. Oh, look at the horse. All those colors coming out as if pure happiness. 10 of Cups energy. This is the one. Like, this is the one energy. He is coming. He's determined to give you his heart and win your heart. Because they know you're different. And that's what they like about you. So own it. Own the spotlight, own the attention, and don't sabotage a good thing. Period. Okay, Sag. That's the end of your reading. Please like, subscribe, check out my other videos. I have a lot of good ones, I think. I really mean the world to me if you supported the channel. And please, 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 don't say this to yourself. They can do better. There's something better for them. They have so many options. Well, guess what? I don't think they want the options. This is someone who appreciates... He's got rare beauty, rare personalities. This person really... You'd be surprised. Even the finest looking person, that jock, the popular one, they go after... Sometimes they want to change too. You're outside of their usual type. Time for a change. Because I find her disdain, her obvious disdain and resentment toward me awfully attractive. But in this case, not Ella Enchanted. It's more of she's running away because there's an internal conflict going on here. It only makes me want her no more. Like, where are you going? Where are you going, Sag? Seriously. But anyway, that's the end of your reading. Bye.